Hello guys, my name is Biscuit and welcome back to my channel, or if you're here for the very first time, hello, welcome in. Today we are reacting to True Detective episode 5. I know that there are 8 episodes and we are approaching quite fast the end of this series, so let me know in the comment section below what other series would you like me to check out. Of course, would be very helpful. I'm very grateful, of course, as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not by now, and as well, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can find it on my Patreon. Link is in the description below. With all of that being said, let's jump into it and react to it. Let's go! Got some water. So last time, Rust had some drug dealing and other things happening with Ginger. I think Ginger was this guy's name. Oh. And now we have to meet their cook.
My empty face. Pool game the other night. Called the wrong dude on cheating.
You gotta watch that. I'm repping some people. Yeah, they want to get to the good cook.
Why not talking to Miles?
Oh, me and Ginger go way back. Sit together. Just means you gotta cook a little more or a lot more profit.
Everyone wanna protect the cook.
Ain't got no use for it. Owe your money. It's corrosive, like acid. It makes me want to do things to it.
What kind of things?
You call me again, I'm setting Miles on you.
His smell is fishy.
Again. I'm putting you down. There's a shadow on you, son.
He has good instincts, no? He feels, he smells it. If I was Ginger, I'd be like, what do you want from me now? Rust, you do be looking bad.
Drop back or he'll spot the tail.
Okay, that's Reggie Ledoux's cook partner, DeWall.
Well, at least they're working together. I don't feel like Marty's really the terrain kind of a cop, in my opinion. I'm not saying he's doing bad or anything, but you know.
Location of his cookhouse. So I came back on the job. Didn't want anybody else to catch him. Bring him in.
He's definitely very passionate.
Look, you want my help?
Why are you so hard to see the new Discovery file, man?
Why, y'all?
I mean, he worked on the case, no?
It's supposed to be like a consultation, right?
I think he just...
Yeah, but you go first.
He's doing the you go first.
Take me through it. Now let you see what we got.
I'll hold you to that.
No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you close. No, you close first. He looks bad. But I guess like...
Where's Ginger?
And after all those drugs and everything.
We're gonna have to call this in, Russ.
We don't want to do that.
All right, we ain't gonna find him from here.
That's quite smart to camouflage the car as well.
You ever been hunting, Marty? Talking about tracking.
Jesus, you're a prick. Look, we find the place, we come back here, we call it in, one of us stays surveillance, yeah? And you know why? The story's always the same, 17...
Because that's how it happened.
Because it only went down the one way.
I really want to know how he lost his finger.
Bow hunting. You know, you had to track game till you got within maybe 30 yards of it.
Oh, that's a trap. Trap. A grenade trap. You wanna explode your ass?
This enabled us to discern the suspect's path while sidestepping various anti-intruder devices they installed.
You see, this is what I mean. I don't feel like Marty would have managed all of this by himself. It's a branch that is broken, more branches that are broken. Oh, one of those things that were found at the crime scene. I mean, something similar. Those one had feathers, I guess. But you know what I mean. The person who lives there definitely took a lot of freaking measurements. And this is the guy we saw with the mask. I think ending of episode 3. The one with the machete and the mask.
Wires back there. Clearing's probably mine. You go back, call it in. I'll wait here.
I wouldn't let the crazy one stay.
You gonna hold position? Yeah.
Narrator, he did not hold position.
Do it now, Marty. Fuck you. You ain't doing this without me.
Well, at least he didn't want to leave him alone. We take those. I wonder what's in that container.
We were just about to turn back, call in parish, state, whoever. I mean, we had the location. We had our suspects identified at the location, you know. Might as well just leave the shit be and hand it off. But that ain't what happened. As soon as we started to back off, man,
Blam! Opposite ways into the high growth, but they'd already spotted us, and they had something high velocity. Boom! Blow apart.
heavy shit. Like ferns and whatnot bursting all around us, bark flying off the trees. I mean, we were in a fucking shitstorm.
Well, definitely, that's exactly what happened, officer. I mean, they have to have a reason for, you know, either firing or going in there without announcing, right? They can just say we were under heavy artillery, so we couldn't call it in or whatever. I can understand. Sometimes some lies are necessary. That looked like someone that loves satanic rituals.
State police! Put your hands on your head!
Okay.
Put them on your head now!
A nose.
Put your hands on your head right now. Do it! Back up toward me.
Do you have like handcuffs?
Your knees.
Take your belt. Use your belt. Do something like this. Don't know. Oh, they had the spiral. Did you see?
The black stars.
The
Fuck up.
spiral there. But it was just scarred. It was in white, so probably like he removed it or something.
It's chaos.
I mean, if they really wanted to check, I guess they would have found bullets and damage and stuff like this, no? I wonder if they're gonna be covering that up.
Black stars, right?
Why the antlers?
Creek.
Freeze, motherfucker. Put it down. Hands up. State police.
He recognized him right from the bar.
I saw you in my dream. You're in Carcosa now. He sees you.
The Yellow King?
Time is a flat circle.
I said, Nietzsche, shut the fuck up. Put it down.
I guess he saw something that made him shoot him. He had explosive on him or something? Like he shot
While I was
him.
hunkered down, well, he sneaks up behind the dude. Then his homemade cracker-ass security system took care of the rest.
Ah, okay, he had the mine explode. He was like, okay, he shot him, but why would the hell did he explode?
Get the cuffs off him before his blood settles. We gotta make this look right.
Okay. Good thinking to remove the handcuffs. Come on, Marty, chop chop. Oh, this is the first time he actually shot, right? Yeah, if I'm remembering correct, this is the first time he actually shot his weapon. The sick fuck.
I'm gonna go see to the kids and don't bring them out until I say so.
He got the Kalashnikov. Looks like one, but might not actually be one.
2 deaths and search the rest of the premises. We just as easily could have been chewed to pieces by that AK.
It is an AK.
Approach.
That's so smart. Cause this is why I really love this series. The detailing on this, perfect. Cause I did call it at the beginning. If they didn't do anything to cover it, that would be like kind of stupid. But I'm happy that I was proven wrong.
Experience with it.
Proven right in a way.
I believe I speak for the board when I commend you on the heroism displayed by you and Detective Hart.
Poor kids.
There were the twig sculptures. Pretty satisfied that we got her. The boy, been missing since January. He'd been dead less than a day. The girl, she hadn't been reported yet. Catatonic when we found her.
I don't know what catatonic means.
Why should I live in history, huh? Look, I don't want to know anything anymore. This is a world where nothing is solved. Someone once told me time is a flat circle. Everything we've ever done or will do, we're gonna do over and over and over. And that little boy and that little girl, they're gonna be in that room again.
And that's...
And again.
If you think like this, you're gonna go crazy. You're just gonna...
No, you couldn't manage to get shot?
Next time.
Such parallel between a kid that just lost his life, a girl that's not even been called missing, and people
There's
just
plenty of
celebrating, you
news
know.
stories if you care to find them. I got, and things were pretty good for a while, I guess.
So let's see how that went bad. What if they actually got in a fight because of the wife? What if Rust got with the wife? With Maggie?
Were there others?
What?
Besides her, were there others?
This relationship will never
No.
work because in her mind,
No.
she will never trust him again.
Listen, that was a different person. I lost it, you know, just a little. I keep begging. I'll go to my grave begging you.
It's the fact that you made her feel crazy.
I cut the booze 5 weeks now. I'm in a program, Promise Keepers.
Sometimes you want to make things work because of the kids, because of everything like this.
You have a long road to climb.
Yes, I do. A few years. Good ones.
Okay.
Doctor, no less. Yeah, she and Russ had a thing a few years.
He's conflict-oriented, so when I deny him small arguments, it builds up his energy.
Wow. Yeah.
Your interview technique. Sure there's some secret you could pass on?
So he's good with interviewing people.
Look, everybody knows there's something wrong with them. But everybody's guilty.
Sometimes people just want to be heard. Sometimes they just want to say what's wrong so they can feel lighter, I think.
Or you just wait for them until you get ass cancer and slip through your fingers. Like the future's behind you, like it's always been behind you. You know, I cleaned up, but maybe I didn't change. Not the way I needed.
Let's see. Something had to go down because Rust and Marty are not friends now.
Detective's curse. The solution to my whole life was right under my nose. That woman, those kids. And I was watching everything else.
Don't tell me they climbed a tree, they fell, or something happened to the kids. Is this one of the daughters?
So when do you think things started to, how you put it, change again?
What?
Early on, 2002. I'm just trying to understand. What is it you're going for? What's the message?
There is no message, it's just me.
It's just, what's just you? Your hair, your clothes?
The young age of being a teenager.
And I'm not trying to tell you what to wear or anything. I'm just trying to understand
Well, who told you you had to understand? Why would you?
Because I'm your dad.
So,
He still has the finger.
Yeah, there were like 10 other girls who didn't get it.
I didn't know they had eighth grade cheerleaders.
Uh-oh. Something's up. His mind is working.
Yeah, Lori. What always happens between men and women. Reality.
Let's see what happened with his daughter. She probably did something. But what?
Dad.
Tell it to your mother.
Let's see.
A deputy found her parked in a car with 2 boys. Come here. Get over here.
I will be pissed. Grounded for life.
Yeah, in states of undress, you know, like fucking. Boys are 19 and 20.
You can't do that.
I can do anything I goddamn want to those boys.
Look at me.
The state of disappointment.
Thinking. God.
What was wrong with one?
Was this one of those things that I'll never understand? You know, being the captain of the varsity slut team.
Marty, fuck you.
You just fucked your whole relationship with her.
Mom, she hit my head.
Go to bed. This isn't about you. Audrey, open the door.
All the leverage you had over her, it just disappeared the moment you slapped her and you call her a slut.
You and me, honey.
No. I know that the mom is trying to be a friend.
You need to tell me what's going on.
Open the door, please. I'll fucking remove the door from your hinges.
Years. You ever heard something called the in-brain theory, detectives?
You're not gonna have a door to open anymore.
It's like in this universe, but outside of our space-time, from what would be a fourth-dimensional perspective, time wouldn't exist.
Rust is going philosophical on us.
Could we attain it? We'd see our space-time would look flattened, like a single sculpture.
Compressed.
Matter in a superposition of every place it ever occupied. That's eternity. Eternity looking down on us. Now, to us, it's a sphere. But to them, it's a circle.
Who's them? Anyone has any idea who's them?
You know, they already got a nickname for you. Southern Fried Pharmacy Firearm Fiend.
That's a long name.
You just gotta change your play.
Insanity?
You got bleeding impairment. You know what that means?
Gonna say you cuckoo crazy.
It means that you cannot be held accountable for your actions.
Well, I don't think I ought to be blamed entirely
The voices told me.
under influence or anything.
The
I don't think you
demons.
should either. But insanity defends.
That sticks.
That's your ticket.
I mean,
That's your way out. Right? Because you sobered up now. You got your mind right. Pharmacy who blew them two people away, and the man who's sitting here right now.
start acting crazy.
You gotta show shock.
I do. I'm scared, sir.
Oh, yeah, you should be. Right? What'd you say to the pharmacist?
Give me all your oxy.
I said, give me everything.
And then what?
Boom, boom, boom.
Forgiveness.
You see what you just did?
You confessed.
You just copped to a double murder. You don't know a fucking thing. He's trying to buy some time, ain't you?
I met him once.
The Yellow King.
There's big people who know about him. About the Yellow King.
What you say? What? Your fucking name, huh? You say what?
You got the confession, then you made it inadmissible.
Yeah.
He's still talking.
Sucking and jiving, he knows exactly who you are.
Look, if he wasn't just running you in there, you'll get anything we get.
Come on, ease up, baby. Calm down.
I'll be back.
Come on, I got it. Stay the fuck back, I got it.
I feel like Rust at this moment is like a timing ticking bomb. But when we shot that guy that we thought was the Yellow King, the one that was the cook, the one that was doing the math, he never said that he was the one doing it, right? I mean, he definitely did bad stuff and had those kids there, but...
Where there is no time. And how many times have we had this conversation, detectives? You can't change your lives. And that is a terrible and a
We are
secret fate.
talking about reincarnation of sorts.
You're trapped.
You really think he's serious about having something? And if so, then what?
The Yellow King, you go hunting.
But I'm not ruling out other agencies.
What does that mean?
Guy Francis and Charlie Lang both say the Yellow King. Dora Lang said the Yellow King.
There were more people mentioning the Yellow King.
There've been more killings.
Maybe they were, but you
Maybe
didn't
there
find
had more,
them.
and we just don't know about them.
Yeah.
Hadn't put them together.
Are you telling me you think the task force was in on it?
Most likely, if they really wanted it. I mean, they really wanted that case. You remember they had a timeline, like 4 days or something? Oh, shit.
How the fuck did this happen?
You know what he was looking at with the double murders?
I think
Back. Play this.
someone told him that the Yellow King
Took a phone call at 7:15. He's a lawyer.
learned that he wanted to do a deal.
You got audio on this? Sound?
No, just the vid.
That guy looks suspicious, the one in the back, the last cop.
That's it. It's 3 hours and nothing. Till you see the blood.
Childress and Mahoney.
Give me their files, please.
Yes, sir.
Definitely one of those cops has to be dirty or something in regards. Because the last one, he kind of like looked at him at the end and looked at him like, you know what you're gonna do, some type of pose, but that's just observation and body language. Let's see.
Terrence, get Prince on this.
Yes, sir.
Prince, that's a public phone.
No kind of lawyer makes calls from here. Francis have relatives?
Yeah, sisters, a few nieces, nephews.
They definitely threatened them.
Next to the suicide, how?
Well,
To
somebody
protect
might have
them.
told him something.
Yeah.
Gave him no choice.
You either do it or we get your family. It's quite easy.
Toto died a couple years back, 2010.
Mixed medications, so what?
Right after Cole showed back up in the state.
Fuck this.
They think it's Cole's fault?
This bullshit. You tell me right now why you're all over Cole.
They think Rust did it? They suspecting him of maybe something work related, that he was covering for someone or something? I like that we are going back and forward in time and we can see how their life developed in these 17 years, right? They just not... Holy shit, there it is. It's still here. He just returned to the crime scene. It's a circle, like the circle of time that they were talking about.
So talk to him about it already. Stop pissing in my ear.
We did.
Oh, you did?
What?
And another coffee.
Well, if you two talked to Russ, you weren't getting a read on him. He was getting a read on you.
Error. 79, 80s, 85. A cop would have access to all of this file. Cordish Stephanie.
This is all you got. He hadn't checked old unsolved.
Maybe you stop dancing with us. Tell us what you've really been up to. How you spend your time.
They are suspecting him.
My time.
Except you've been bullshitting us all afternoon.
Excuse us for 1 minute, please.
The problem is if you go hard on him, because he's not under arrest, he can at any point stand up and leave because he's not under arrest, right? The fact that he stays and has this interview with them out of courtesy. But at any point he can just leave. That's very important to know your rights, guys. Very important. And never talk without a lawyer. But be good and never be in cases you need lawyers, so... Yeah. That's the second Mary. Yes?
These are from the crime scene in Lake Charles. Bunch of folks got word. Recognize anybody in there?
Lake Charles is a bit out of the way for you, ain't it?
High places.
Your truck, 5 times, by 5 different people over the last month.
There are some criminals that go to the murder place to relieve.
Seeing him in his truck around the location for weeks.
To relieve
he
the
was off the grid
moment.
after he left it on Tuesday.
It's sick.
Nobody knows what he's been doing in the meantime.
Got a storage shed near Church Point. He won't let us see what's inside.
I don't know if I would think that it's Rust, but I'm quite sure it has to be someone with either police knowledge or like an officer or someone like this.
Get a warrant. Christ, try working a case.
We are working it. I don't know, maybe the Ledoux boys knew you.
You just kept pulling the right old murders. Take the case wherever you wanted it to go.
You're a juicer. Ever black out?
Ever wake up, don't remember what happened?
It's when they give you the option, maybe you were not in the right mind when you did it. This is
You want to arrest me?
when they want you to confess to something.
You want to follow me? You want to see something? Get a warrant. Beyond that, you wasted my fucking day, company man.
But to be fair with you, Rust, you do be looking like you could be a serial killer. No offense. I would run eating the earth.
No other accountant of his time.
Says he drinks.
Nobody could change that much. You are dead.
We got a good ear full of that, too.
Man, you gonna tell me that's a stable individual? You think 10 years on the sauce has made him more reasonable?
And you two catch a heater like you've never had before or since. One that he shines on. You saying he did such a great job. Didn't he push you where he wanted it to go?
Doubt.
She wasn't one of the dudes. She was one of his. When he heard the Abbeville prisoner, Francis knew something. He got on it. The idea that the land killer was still out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Looking for a new patsy, maybe.
Patsy? I mean, when you put a story like this, then yeah, the fact that he came with all of this evidence and the way he came with it and his connections and everything are sketchy. This is so creepy. This is so creepy. Gives me the chills. But in the same time, he was the one that worked overtime. Put that insomnia to good use.
So help us out. Yeah. Land killer up to when you two had your altercation. Whatever that was about.
I wonder what that was about. That altercation. Creepy. See, like, in cases like this, why didn't he call it in? What if someone is watching him from that room? Definitely creepy. 100% giving the creeps. But I feel like now they just planted this doubt into Marty's head. And like I said as well during the reaction, I feel like the way he acted, Rust, it can be very sketchy. Me personally, I do not think it's him, because we can see how involved he was and he really did try to figure out who it was. But I do think it's someone in workforce, like police force. I don't know, maybe an officer or something like this. We will see. We will definitely see. I'm excited to react to episode 6, but now the more I'm doing it, like the more I'm watching this series, the more I wish it will not end in like 3 episodes, because it's a really good one. I really like it. I really do enjoy it a lot. Let me know once and now which one was your favorite episode. Let me know who do you think it is. Do you think it's Ross, for example? I know that a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, but all of the evidence is showing that it's him. Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, if you want to see the full length reaction, I do have a Patreon. The link is in the description below. You want to get to know me a little bit better, I have a Twitch. I do stream almost daily. Drop by, say hi, don't be shy. Thank you again for liking and subscribing and being part of the community. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.